Hello everyone, my name is CharryOn, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 365. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on May 13th, 2026. I hope you enjoy the video. Hello everyone, my name is CharryOn, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life. What's that? I'm not looking at the camera. Whoops, I can fix that in a minute here. What's that? I'm doing an actual intro on Wednesday nights. Yes, for those of you, if you are not aware, whether you're watching this now or you're watching this deep in the future, we're at a bit of a crossroads with the channel and Desert Life, and we're going to be doing less Desert Life, but not no Desert Life, and I'm going to be making room for the Guide Season 3. So if you're watching this 5 years from now, like 2031, you're going to be like, what's the big deal? But for those of us living in the present, or getting out of our DeLoreans, it's a big deal. So, yes, that is happening. So the plan here is that Wednesday nights, if I can say the word correctly, will become regular streams. We'll do chores sometimes, but we'll also do building sometimes, probably more often than not. And then I will spend Sundays, rather than streaming, I will be recording and editing episodes. I've decided not to stream the recording process for the guide series, at least for now, just because I feel like I get really distracted having a live audience and trying to record and have people critique me while I'm still trying to like find my footing. So that is the plan. Now, as for this face thing, let's fix this. Now, let's also figure out what the heck button I assigned to bringing up the chat window. Chat begin typing. No, enter, please. Thank you. There we go. All right. Enter. Dot. Client config create space overhead look at bool true. Done. And like that, I look at the camera now. That's kind of a neat addition. It used to be you had to restart your game for that to take effect, but now any, not sure about any, but at least this client configuration, when you set it, it happens immediately. Let's see, what do we got here? Talking about peaches, used to love peaches, Genesis. If you can get peaches in season, then cobbler's wonderful. Yeah, I've had it with pretty fresh peaches. Owl's a yank. Hey there, Wobbly Boost. And Andrew P., welcome and thanks for supporting the channel. Dryox says, great plan, can wait for Season 3. And have you ever heard the advice that when drenched by rain, you should take a warm shower and then wear dry clothes? It's good advice. Well, I got a little wet tonight, taking the trash out and just sort of like going outside to watch the storm a little bit. But not drenched wet, so I didn't take a warm shower. It does feel good, though. All right, so yeah, let's get to it. Today, like I indicated possibly in the title card, we are going to do a few chores today, and if we have time, I'd like to work on some of these bridge pieces. So let's get the chores done, because we are pretty low on food. I've had some people suggest that maybe I should, like, just not necessarily go in creative mode, but like turn off all of the survival stuff. But honestly, I really like the survival stuff. It's less about proving that I didn't survival and more about like, I like to show my work, even to myself. So that's where that comes from. Ouch. How dare I? Oh, wow. Wow, you guys, did you guys kill the previous traders? Oh, your name is Loon. Loon, what happened to your face? Did you like fall into a blender, dude? And do you drive a really big truck? You got a pretty cool face piece there. Are you a cyborg? Or are you just wearing cyberwear? Farad. Do you ride a bicycle? What you got to trade, dude? Oh, what is this? Oh, honeypots. Okay. Oh, they got some nice ones. 6 gears, 12, 11. That's cool. I mean, it's stuff I've seen before. And what about you? You must be like an airship pilot or something. Leo. Yeah, so I forgot to mention. Silly me. Yeah, we're in 1.22 now. Oops. The camera's over here, dude. We're in 1.22 now. I forgot to mention that part. Kind of important. Burying the lead here, Kurazar. Yeah, after the last stream on Sunday, I spent some of the evening testing out all the mods. We had to remove a whole bunch of them. I don't have them off the top of my head, but we took out a whole bunch of them. I did have to manually remove, like delete the lantern backpack we had because a Wearable Light updated pretty massively, and they were apparently having trouble with these lantern backpacks, so they just removed it. It's just kind of annoying. So I had to like come in and remove the stuff out of my backpack and then throw that other backpack out. And so we're just going to wear the head torch, which isn't great, but it has the same amount of light as the belt lantern, which looks nicer, but I also kind of like my existing bling. I like the jailer belt. Now, did I forget? Oh, I forgot to feed these guys. Oh, and they're afraid of me now. I forgot about that too. Maybe I shouldn't have updated. Okay, guys. Well, you win. Let's see. Ooh, boy. I could have sworn I was beyond generation too, but all right. Well, let's go feed these guys. I guess we're going to be making a lot of cabbage stew today, or maybe like cabbage oatmeal. Oh, we need more grain. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's run back to... What am I doing? Let's pick this up. Let's run back to the other base, and we will pick up a full stash of flax grain and bring it back. And I think what we'll do then is we'll probably have to farm a little bit. I'm going to like maybe just plant some soybeans and some other stuff so that we can like have stuff to come back to. Our trees are also not ready to harvest yet, which is a shame. Leo's trying to steal my gear. Hey there, Smiley. You've just seen the new short about water wheels and the new windmills, and you're super excited about Guide Season 3? Awesome. Glad to hear it. I am too. I've honestly been itching to get back into the early game survival. You know what? While I'm here, let's dump... Oh, let's not dump anything. Okay, here we go. Let's dump our building materials. Our regular wood ladders have magically transformed into oak ladders. Oak tree should be excited about that. Just drop all this junk in here. I don't need any of this tonight. Hammer can go up here. Torches too, probably. You get out of here. All right. I think we're good. We'll go stow these somewhere. So yeah, clearly Desert Life's attendance has fallen. Although the videos are doing still, I wouldn't say well, but like for a 360 plus episode series, they're doing okay. Especially for a channel as small as mine. Which I know I'm not tiny anymore, but I'm not a big fish by any means. Here we go. I'm just gonna plop you down. We are going to transfer all of you. Not like that, but okay. Get in there. Okay. Oops, no. Right. Swap that. Oh. Huh. Oh, it's shift to carry. No, we don't like that. I had to reset my controls because going from 1.21 to 1.22, they added some controls and... Or some of the mods did. And so it changed some stuff. And I had to like redo everything. Let's see. Can I find CarryOn? Here we go. Pick up, put down. Boop. There we go. Hey, look at that. All right. Quick question. Oh, I have a basket. Neat. Quick question. Do you have any issues updating the Temple World of 1.22? Not really. They were just... I had to test a bunch of mods and make sure they worked still, which was not a guarantee by any stretch of the imagination. Should I grab this or not? Yeah, I'll just take one. I'm also going to grab seeds. Oh, I can't run as fast, right? Yeah, I didn't have any, like, big issues, aside from the first time. Well, I did some more things, too. So I need to have 2 separate, like, data path folders for Vintage Story, because the guide world is not going to have the same mods as this world does. Let's do pineapple, just because. Let's grab the soybeans. We'll grab some rice. And we'll do some flax, but probably up above, honestly. That should do. I don't care about pumpkins right now. Oh, they are nice, but they kind of require too much attention, shall we say. But yeah, anyway, so I didn't want to have 2 installations of Vintage Story to update and maintain. So what I did was I have 1 installation, and then I have 2 shortcuts, each with different data path commands or flags. And that way, I can double-click on the Desert Life version, and we'll get Desert Life mods, and then I can double-click on the Guide Season shortcut and load it up that way instead. And they actually have separate configuration files, like, so the controls are completely separate, which sounds annoying, but it's actually makes better sense, honestly. Do you guys have... Nice. Yeah, you guys need some more food because your other chicks need to hatch, I think. Oh, they're generation 9. Oh, so you don't really need food right now, but it's okay. Come on, out of the way. It's nice. You have to get, like, right up on them before they run away. It's kind of cool. Where was I? Yes, so I have two separate data folders, and I forgot which one was which for a second, and I loaded up this game with the old data folder, which I had removed all the mods from. And that caused problems instantly. Pretty well. I mean, oh, these guys don't eat this anymore, do they? No, they do. Suitable fodder for deer, gazelle, goat, moose, pig, sheep, oryx, cow, oryx, calf, oryx, bull. Okay, let's do this. I got some other questions here. Does the already quarried stone slab still work? Yes. Yes to Ingrainment and Enter P. I do have stone CarryOn still. The fork. You'll have to look into the stream description, or if you're watching later, the video description. I do have the fork listed there. I don't recall which one it is off the top of my head, though. It was one that worked. Good enough. You guys need to keep eating. And I need to remember to feed you. All right, so let's plant some stuff here. Does this mean you finally found the perfect S3 world? Yes, and actually, it was one that it's one that I had found previously during my search, and I had kind of said, this is okay, but not great. And I found one that was like perfect, like right at spawn, literally spawned in the perfect spot. For the most part, there were just some weird things about it that I didn't end up liking. Do I need any grass for anything? I don't really need grass. I'm just gonna beat this up with my hands. And the more I tinkered with that world, the more I sort of like got, ideated and came up with designs, the less and less I liked it over time. So that's about when I said, hey everyone, help me find some worlds. And I got a couple of people who sent in some ideas. I liked most of them well enough, but a lot of them required traveling pretty far from spawn, like farther than I really wanted to. The proximity to spawn was like a big factor for me. Again, just because of my own time constraints. So I went to one that I actually titled Second Best. I took a second look at it, and I'm like, you know what? Ugh. Alright, let's go inside. Let's sleep. Hey, jerk. Okay, he's somewhere. It's probably in here. And I took a second look, and I found that one of the places I had noted would be a neat place to build was the perfect place to build. So I think you all will like the result. Smiley says, awesome, that's an interesting way to go about having to separate worlds with different mods. Can you also use the solution to have separate versions of the same game in different worlds? No, if you want to do different game versions, you need to install it multiple times. But you will also need to give each of them a different data path. Otherwise, you'll be loading up like the same game in different versions of the game, and that can cause issues, especially with going back in time. The game is generally not backwards compatible version-wise. Did I respawn Lupine Ridge? No. Sadly, no. Get out of here. Oh, get. What are you doing over there? Oh, my goodness. These nerds. No, thanks. Hi. Keep your stupid string. Anyway, so yeah, it's really exciting. There are actually some rapids in reasonable distance. They will require some aqueducting, some extreme aqueducting to get to where we need them. But I have just had a lot of fun coming up with ideas for future builds. I'm doing something a little different this time. I did plan out a good portion of the early game base that I want to start with, but I don't think I'll do that for the later game ones. I think I'll let those kind of form more organically. Okay, here we are. Let's plant the rice seeds here. We have a full stack of these guys. You excited to see the spawn in Season 3? Yeah, so the spawn area itself is about half a kilometer away from where I want to build. Maybe a little more. It's like 750 or so. But it's through reasonable terrain with probably enough stuff along the way that we'll be able to survive as we're traveling. 11 days till ripe. Okay. But yeah, I'm super jazzed about it. The rice are not the most productive grains somehow. Yeah, they're not the most productive, but they do give the most satiation per unit of grain, so I think they're worth it, usually. I'm going to harvest these, and we'll plant something... This is what, N crop? Yeah, we'll plant something like A in here. I think I'll do... Yeah, I'll probably do like the... get out of here. Soybeans here. This way we just have some extra protein for days like today when I forgot to feed the pigs for too long. Not so bad. Oh, the distance from spawn? Yeah, it's totally manageable. And we can like walk and talk along the way. Walk and talk and acquire stuff along the way, make our baskets and so on. I'm a little nervous about our food situation because I'm playing a blackguard, or I will be playing a blackguard. So it will be very hungry sometimes. But I think we'll be fine in the long run. Yeah, so I wanted to... one of the reasons why I'm doing chores today rather than going crazy with other stuff is had a hectic day. Just want to let you guys all know. We had a bit of a scare last night. Kurazumi woke up in the middle of the night crying and couldn't breathe. Well, she could breathe, but not very well. And so we rushed her. Well, we took a very expensive red and white blinking light taxi to the hospital, where luckily no one was overly alarmed about her condition. They were like, "Oh, she's got croup," and so they gave her some steroids, and we went home at like 3 a.m. So Yeah, it's been a bit of a day. I am running on about 5 hours of sleep, if that. So I figured chores were the perfect remedy to that kind of day. Blackguard needs food badly. Oh my goodness, that brings back memories, my friend. So many memories. Pineapple seeds. Nope. They're going to come with us. We'll plant them over in the one space where I think we didn't plant anything over here last time. Yeah, here we go. It's available. The whaling taxi? Yeah. Guys, though, she was an absolute champ. She's 16 months old. Oh, and, excitingly, the day before she got sick, she learned to walk. Toddling around like a real toddler. Yeah, she cried for like the first 5 minutes of the ambulance ride, and then kind of calmed down. So it went from afraid to curious, and the same thing kind of happened at the hospital where she cried a little bit in the room, especially when they were like poking and prodding her. But eventually she actually started feeling better, and once they gave her the medicine, and then got bored. So she starts like kicking and bopping and laughing and clapping and doing all kinds of crazy kid stuff. That was pretty funny. All right, so we've got that done. Oh, we have goats. Should we try hunting? What do you guys think? We can give hunting a try. So yeah, let's see. 5 hours of sleep equals you dead. You need 8 minimum, Smiley. Yeah, normally, I don't know. I'm a little flying by the seat of my pants / adrenaline here, but it's also good that we're not doing more than an hour and a half of the stream today. Let's see if I can nail a couple of these guys. Ah, really? We might need like a kill pit or something. Gotcha, second time. Get your friend over if I can. Nope. Can't get your friend. Wow, you have tons of hit points apparently. We'll break and get this guy real quick. I'm trying to get my arrows if I can. Oh, your weight is low? Goodness. Crisis to board in 8 seconds. Yeah, it's about how it went. Is the most expensive car ride in the world if you're American? Yep, it sure is. Now, luckily, we do have pretty decent health insurance where I work, which I know sounds dystopian if you're not from the US. But that's the truth. Them is the shakes for us. Alright, can I get you? No. Hey, gotcha. There's one right there, I think. Nope, off to the left. There we go. I think I would not want to hunt anywhere but a desert. Or like a large open field. Would be the only place I want to hunt. I don't like how many shots it takes to kill one of these things. Like, in reality, like, one arrow is usually enough for most animals. No. Gotcha. Okay. How am I? Am I still sick? Is attack? No, actually, I am not sick. My daughter was. My youngest. Well, both kids are sick. But the elder brought it home from preschool. Give it to the younger. Hey there, Wade Parker. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you once again. The glow arrow mod. That'd be nice, yeah. I'm thinking about that. Oh, yeah, 16. You bet. We'll have to render this fat, too. Yeah, I really wish that steel arrows for killing, like, things like these animals. I mean, rabbits are, of course, single-shot kills, but, well, when you hit them. But, like, goats and gazelles and such, I mean, really, a single shot, if you hit the right spot. I mean, a good hunter, and my father-in-law, before he went blind, was a good hunter. He basically never needed a second shot. Ever. Now, granted, he did shoot with a gun usually, but he also did occasional bow hunting, and the arrows that you use for hunting they're designed to make the animals bleed out pretty quickly, even if you don't get them in the perfect spot. How many arrows do I have? 58. I can't have lost sticks from breakage. I think I shot a few at the gazelle that I missed over here. See if I can grab those. I don't feel like grabbing that fruit. Not really useful, honestly. There ought to be one around here somewhere. Yeah, I think the glow arrow mod is not a bad idea. Not a bad suggestion. If I can remember to, I'll install that for next time, because the hunt for your arrows is really annoying. Oh, here's one. Alright, so I don't recall if we started with 64. I think I refilled my arrows last time we played. Or last time we were like in the area. But yeah, I'm not seeing any more. Okay. I'm gonna ignore that hyena. I'm realizing I still have that thing on my back. The vessel. Let's go unload that. And then we'll get back to the hunt. Well, thank you all for your words of well-wishing for my daughter. There is a small chance that at some point tonight I might have to go and tend to her during the stream. I don't know for sure. She's just, she's sick and she's 1, so I have the monitor on here. Sound is on full blast. Nuggets, you can train the parrot to retrieve bows, please. All right. The rawhide. You know what? We do need to make leather, don't we? Goodness. Don't think I have any lime water. Or any more lime, I should say. Okay. Well, we'll hang on to these for a minute. Let's go see. I still have the medieval mod on. Let's see if we can find any of the cows out here. There used to be a bunch out this direction. Well, we did kind of hunt them to extinction, so. Oh, you meant arrows, of course. You've seen a few games with a critical hit adjustment for unaware prey, so hunting you can one-shot stuff, but I've knows you're there. Yeah, I'd be down with that. That's fair. Because when something's panicking, you're not going to have a great, great aim. Let's go ahead and do the thing we do. Oh, really? Ding. Oh, robbed. I was robbed. You all saw that. Is that too far or not far enough? I don't... he saw me. Ah! If I had made that shot, I'd be the best hunter in the world. Ding! Oh, that was you. Okay. There's a rabbit over there in the grass. Oh, nice horns on that gazelle. He's probably seen me, though. Let's get our knife. I could have sworn that they changed that in the game where you could harvest through the grass. I know I had a mod on for doing that for a while. stopped charging when it got an arrow inside. Yeah. Oh, hello. You just spawned up there. That's wild. Alright, well, let's go see if we can chase down this guy over here. I want to get, like, probably... I got him. Sweet. I want to get, like, 2-ish stacks. Oh, there he goes. Off to the left. Oh, sweet. He's in the water. Oh, come on. Got him. Alright, let's go. The water, of course, is a... Wait, really? I can't one-shot a rabbit with a giant sword? Okay, game. And I also can't keep up with a rabbit when it's running in the water. I think that arrow that I missed him with went the way of the dodo. Yeah, I can't harvest through stuff anymore. I could have sworn there was a fix for that. For you, it's pretty much pits, fence traps, or go home in terms of hunting. Yeah, fair. Totally fair. Yeah, I think I will grab these. I do want the bone meal from them. Oh, 9? Really? That's it? Alright. Stingy. I complain about the animal that just died for me. The animal that died to feed me. A bite to eat. Let's see if we have any, like, berries as well that are ripe. I guess I could grab, like, I guess I could also run home and put the stuff away. Let's do that. I wanna grab, like, if I can't get berries, I wanna get, like, the saguaro fruit. So we'll see. It has yet to feed me, you will note. Oh, not to worry. It will feed me eventually. The timing doesn't matter too much. Yeah, we'll maybe go out the other direction then. I also don't think we've hunted around the desert temple a whole lot. Although I don't recall if there were a lot of animals there or what. It hath been too long. Boy, what a hike that was. Goodness. Alright. I'll go run these back home real quick. Now we'll just put the hides in over here. I think I have... Yes, we have lime right there. That's pretty easy. We have a barrel here, don't we? Yeah. We can at least do some of the lime water processing right there. I'd say easy. We need to get a few more hides, so let's go ahead and do that. The Oasis and Nano Castle. A little bit. Alright, so we're putting the meat in here. We have rot. Nice. Alright, so all of you animal bits are going to go in there, except for the bones. The horns are going to go... I don't even know. Actually, I need to put the amaranth away. There you are. Amaranth waves of grain. Okay. So the horns and the bones... We have the flax seeds to do too. Okay. Just make this room. Done. Close you. So we'll put the goat horns over in the animal bin. Oh, I noticed, by the way, the glow blocks are significantly non-glowy. Somewhat disappointed to see that, so that might be a bug in this version, or it could be a design change, which I would disagree with wholeheartedly. Wait, some more bones in here too. Sweet. Oh, this is all raw fat all of a sudden? Oh, come on. Tyrone, really? Really, dude? That's pretty stupid. All right, we're going to take an emergency break here to go and render this fat. Like, right stat now. Come on. Pick up the bowl, or the pot. All right, now we can only do 6 at a time, right? Ah. Oh, come on. It's too small. Okay. All right. Boy, this is spoiling like crazy. All right. What a pain in the butt. Their luster has been lacked. Call it dull stone. Will it ruin the pots? No. The fat is considered a food item, so when you process it this way, it does not ruin the fat. You had that message when making the bait and stuff processed. It should process the fat. Most things will process just fine when they're spoiling, but not when they're fully spoiled. The only real thing is that some food, not all food, but some of it, the final, like the food's final, like spoilage duration, like, you know, in a crock or whatever, that can be affected by the quality of the ingredients that go into it, or the duration of the ingredients that go into it. All right, it shouldn't take just a minute. You mean the message about the pot being too small? We can always try it, see if we get a green bar or not. At least in the next run. Yeah, if this pot is too small to do 6 or to do 24 fat, then why can it do 24 other ingredients? Tyrone. It's too small to make that. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's going. I guess we'll give a big middle finger to Tyrone's forced 6 fat per cooking pot mechanic. Well, I guess we'll see if this like processes and then it just stops, or if it just consumes these. I'll be mighty mad. I'll also just go into creative and give ourselves the fat then. I ain't messing around. You can do it, buddy. Too small to complete the cooking. I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I guess if it's too small, then we need to have bigger cooking pots. We did it for bait. You got just 1 stack of the bait. Well, that's not good. Should have warned me. Oh no, I got 18. Look at that. Sweet. All right, just plop you in there. Boop. The ratios are wrong. Of course they're wrong. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to have like a big cooking pot. Like 24 lumps of grease stains on your floor. Boop. A little bit of that. Guess I'll go grab the other fat and just render that real quick over here. While we have ourselves captive as an audience. Oh, whoops. Alright, we'll do the 1. Oh, you need more. More hotses. Oh, you meant that it stacked all the bait together. Okay, I got your entropy. It didn't disappear some stuff. That's good. With a 3% chance of a kitchen fire. Hey, if you guys could, if you have a chance while we're here, if you could take a moment and hit that like button. It will help the stream get out. It will help prop up desert life. I do think that the day that I have like 10 viewers in the stream is the day that I probably stop doing desert life, and I would like do a couple video recordings or something and call it a day there. You wanted ASMR cooking sounds? I did. Add water for a cooking fire? Yeah, that would do it. I actually had that happen once. My goodness, this story. I got a wok for my birthday. I think it was many years ago. This is like, gosh, 10, 12 years ago. Back when I was turning 23 for the first time. And the instructions were in very broken English. It was something like, put wok, stove, turn on highest heat, wait, wok glow, when glow, add oil. And I did. And well, when something is glowing red hot on your stove, it doesn't, you put oil in it, it doesn't, smoke, it just ignites that temperature. I mean, the iron was literally glowing on my stovetop. So, just flames. And I was using, I think, canola oil or peanut oil. I forget which. I was using one of the... I read up on which one I should use, and I picked that one. I forget which it was. And it burned with the smokiest flame you ever did see. And stank up the house for days, like over a week pretty much. And I had a friend who was there with us, and he and my roommate were playing video games, and my friend had a full view of the flame. He leans over and goes, "Whoa," and then goes back to his video game. Hey there, Drishep, welcome. You're here just in the background? Alrighty. Well, I'm going to, I think I'm going to take this chance while it's nighttime and it's medium. We're going to go upstairs and we are going to plant the flax that we have. I guess we'll do this side and we'll leap off. Do the patented OSHA leap, as usual. The opposite of overreaction. Yeah, so I confronted him about it, jovially, of course, afterward. And he was like, well, it was a grease fire. You had it contained. It wasn't the worst thing. I'm like, well, I mean, you're not wrong, but still. Oak did that once, searing salmon. You flipped it and got instant oil fire. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. All right. I need a hoe. Oh, my goodness. Really, me? Really? Okay, back down we go. That is some weirdly yellow-looking glass. I have to say, I don't actually like the new glass. I liked the old, chunkier glass look. Being perfectly honest. And I am being perfectly honest. Ankles. Drink! I'll take a sip of water here. There we go. Alright, tool bin. Okay. Maybe not the tool bin. Okay. Really? Did I? Oh, my goodness. I'm not even sure I'd have any flint. Are you in here? No. Oh, here it is. Why is it in here? Why? I have a tool bin for this. Anyway, so on the wok thing, I later learned, actually very recently learned, that the instructions to get it red hot actually weren't bad. But the timing of putting the oil on was. So apparently, if you just heat your carbon steel specifically up, Alright, we're using the stairs. Where are the stairs? There they are. Wait, I can have to jump off. Going up this way. Right. You know what? Let's just do this while we're climbing. But yeah, so if you have carbon steel, which my my wok is carbon steel, if you just get it to cooking temperature and put your oil in, you will season it, but the season won't stick very well, and it'll generally start to flake off. You need to actually get it to a point where you blue the steel, at least. Which you don't, it doesn't have to be glowing red, but it is pretty close to that point. And at that point, it converts any surface oxidation from the rust that we know to a black colored oxidation. I forget, iron oxide, like it's Fe2O3 or something, I forget exactly. But that will bond much better to the oil, and that will give you a bond and a seasoning that will generally, you know, unless you scratch it pretty hard, should last you a lifetime. Another ambulance. 2 seconds of panic and then a pot lid over it to snuff your plate, snuff your fire. Yeah, I didn't have a nearby pot lid, but the flame lasted all of like, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds because I only put like, you know, a tablespoon in. Yeah, that explains why my wok, which I do still use, and I have the same one, I'm always, you know, hitting it with a steel wool and re-seasoning it. Like if I cook anything even remotely acidic in it, it just like the seasoning pops right off. So I need to blue the steel first, which means I need to steel wool it again as well. Get the seasoning off there. And death by ladder, yeah. Okay, there's one peel. Let's get this in the ground. And this is actually less for the flax fibers and more for the flax for feeding animals. Although I guess I could just plant, I don't know, amaranth or something. But whatever. Oh, I didn't actually fully move the water yet, did I? Oh well. We have the better moisture mod on, so it won't really matter in the end. We are awake. We are coughing here and there. She's too young for cough syrup, though, so there's like not a whole lot I can do. I missed a plot. Oh, I did, didn't I? I'm still holding a seed. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. The names you see here belong to the awesome people who are supporting the channel by joining as a channel member. And the following people have gone the extra mile to support the channel by subscribing at the Seraph tier. Their names are Elizabeth Woolley, Foreverfish14, Inger Raymond, Linda Harris, Oaktree, Nervous, Tyluna, and Wade Parker. If you would like to see your name in the credits or hear me butcher your name, check out the channel memberships, which will also get you early access to videos and some other goodies. But for now, as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.